And let's see what we can do here. So we've got Triarch with a total of 5 points, Newbie with 2, Onos with 1, Luke with 1, Lord Smiley with 4, and Elo with 3. I think we're going to be doing a bit of a... How do we work this down? We could drop the lowest. Could do that. Then over here we've got Young Sir with 4, Pickrick with 2, Newbie with 3, Jackie with 2, Lord with 3. Got a 4. We've got a bunch of 2s. We have a 4. We have a 3. We have a 3. We have a 4. Two and a 2 and a 2. And we got a single 1. That would drop us down to 7. Forgive me, friends. Trying to think of how do we get down to a final 3. We have 8. Let's see. Did my all right. Smiley. And who else do we have? We have Newbie Gamer Dude. Those are the only 2 that are on both sides. So, Smiley and Newbie Gamer Dude. I'm going to ask you this. Which side would you rather continue on? Would you rather continue on the Destroyer side or the CV side? This is because now we're starting to get into the last ends here, and I'm going to try and trim this off so you're either on one side or you're on the other. You're not on both. So that is a question to Lord Smiley and Newbie Gamer Dude. Newbie's got the 3 points on the DD side. He's got 2 on CV. Lord Smiley's got 4 points on the CV side. He's got 3 on Destroyer. Because this is, I need not to be throwing people against each other. Lord Smiley is going to take CV. Alrighty. So we're gonna doot the doot. Newbie Gamer Dude, your bottom 3 on CV, so just cut me there. Okay, so Newbie is going to drop CV. So that's gonna leave us with 5, which is okay. And then we're going to have 7 over here. 2, 2, 2. Got dead weight. 3. Forgive me, friends. I'm trying to figure out how to do this. I think we're just going to go through one more round. We'll do round 3 with the 2 and the 1 point system. And then we can take it to whoever has the highest values after this. Can try to narrow it down to a 3v3 and see how we go the first, the second, and the third slots. So we're going to take it to round 3 now. We're going to keep on doing the thing. Yeah, my ass had to make it complicated by saying, oh sure, you can enter as both. Derp. But I think it's been fun. Is there a boss fight versus a sconce? You realize I might perform not as well as the folks that are already performing well. Like, wouldn't that just be humiliating? Okay, so we've got 5, we've got 7. We need to trim. Well, we're gonna do another round 3. We're gonna see how we can make it go. We might have another tiebreaker gig. So, Triarch, Onos, Luke, if y'all can hop in for the CV. Young Sir, Pick Rip, Newbie Gamer Dude, if y'all can hop in for the DD, and we're going to do the thing. Mod versus a sconce. Rick. Young Sir, Newbie, Young Sir. Alrighty, pick your poison, friends, and I'm going to random who is against who. Pi times 741. Fourth after the decimal is 1. Oh no's is going to be against newbie. Please don't get tracked. Let's see. Pi times 852. 9. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. It's going to be Triarch versus Pick Rick. This is going to leave Luke v. Young Sir. We'll go ahead and write it down. Onos v. Newbie. Triarch v. Pick Rick. And Luke versus Young Sir. Final boss. Strimmer advantage, strimmer luck or whatever, maybe. So we've seen some pretty good turns. We've seen some DDs that are speed jockeying, where they're going forward, they're going backward in some cases. We've seen some nice baiting S turns where you start to cut, but then you cut the other way. So as the planes commit, they may end up overshooting or falling into a broadside, which we've seen several times by some of the stronger destroyer competitors. Been some good play. Triarch, your CV is charging forward. Just heads up on that. You're leaving folks behind. Initial hit onto Young Sir. It looks like it was actually a glancing one. Yeah, it was right on the tail, so not much damage taken, as the tail can saturate much quicker than the bulk of the ship. But the fire does continue to burn, which is a bit of a surprise. Maybe he just doesn't want to give up that damage con for such a low impact hit. Triarch coming in after Pick Rick. That's going to be a whiff, and Young Sir does damage con there. Newbie Gamer Dude continuing to rock the full health. Same thing with the Gepard, both at 19,300. Onos does look like he's found his line though, but that's going to be a bit of a broadside drop with an overshoot. Huge hit on Young Sir, taking him down to 7,800. Pick Rick and Newbie Gamer Dude still holding out. Sweeping in, Newbie slams on the brakes, and sure enough, goes around. It looks like they might have broken... No, I think that's the engine boost. Pick Rick taking a single bomb hit there. And Luke coming in on Young Sir. Sweeping around, takes it. Oh, a hit midships, 400 with a fire. Fire continuing to burn. Young Sir down to 3,800. Triarch with a drop on Pick Rick. A big hit there. Take him down to 11 with a double fire. 2 bombs in that one. That should start entering the saturation mechanic as Newbie takes one midships with the oof. And Young Sir down to 3. Pick Rick gets the jukes. Young Sir still quite a bit behind. Down to 32 with Luke coming in. Looks like that's going to force a broadside, but still it connects anyway. 353 damage con is burned. Luke's going to have to set off with a new rack of planes. Ono's coming in fresh. Triarch coming in fresh. Drop across the side. Does not connect. Triarch coming in with kind of a nose play, but coming in to try and catch the tail. That's going to be a hell of a hard turn, though. Still was able to get the drop, but none of them connect. Luke coming in with his 8 planes, immediately getting back on the field. Not waiting for the 9 planes to show up. And down goes Young Sir. Luke taking it. Newbie getting dropped. He slammed on the brakes. That's an overfly. Trark going after Pick Rick. Boom! That's a huge hit as the detonation. Pick Rick electing not to use the flag. Which means Newbie Gamer Dude is going to hold on and take it all the way to the third. Det flags for the win. Definitely want to be using the det flags. All right, let's take it down to 24. So first, Young Sir. Young Sir 0. Yep, I'll do this. Well, that was a big hit on a top player. Oof. Pick Rick came in second. And we've got Onos. Wait a minute. Newbie. Did I do this incorrectly? I may have done this incorrectly. Did I? Young Sir 2 is 0. Got it. Yeah, Newbie gets the 2. Rar. Like, come on. Come on, I can do this. Math. Because it's like one side is 1 and then the other side is flipped. Oh no, sorry, we'll just do this. Whatever. Luke takes the 2. Good shit, Luke. Trark with the 1 pointer. And Onos. Alrighty. Go ahead and ditch this room. Damn! Alright. So we're going to open up another training room. PW. Allow the thingies. Cool. So we've got remaining CVs. We need Lord Smiley, and we need Ilo-san. And then we've got Jackie Pie and Try-Mom. No! Try-Mom. Lord Smiley. Okay, so we're waiting on Ila-san and Jackie Pie. There's some Elo. And that'll leave us with 2, which we can do as a tiebreaker again for the people that are kind of in the lead or something, or maybe we'll do that for the people that are behind. We got Jackie. So we'll do this. And let's go ahead and do the little randomy thing. Pi times 951. We'll just do it across in a line. 4th pass is 6. That's going to go to Try-Mom. So Elo v Try-Mom. Lord Smiley v Jackie Pie. Alright, we will do the thing. Smiley v Jackie Pie. Elo versus Try-Mom. Cool. Rematch. Rawr. You really want a premium destroyer? You can do it. Had some good jukes there, Newbie. I think you've been the most successful with speed juking, stopping, starting, moving, slowing down, hell, even reversing. I don't think we've seen anybody other than you do any reverse play. Okay. So we've got Jackie and the Viserys, which I believe has a heal. Icarus does not. European DD's not known for their maneuverability. But they do, I think, have a long power slide because of their lack of maneuverability. I could be wrong on that. Coming in, try, nope. 2 swings, 2 misses. Not gonna come through. Lord Smiley coming back in, looking for drop number 2. And it's a whiff. And we've got the speed boost going on over there with the Viserys. Icarus does take a hit though, and that's a fire that's immediately damage conned. 10,000 health to 14. Jackie with some S-Pen stuff, causing him to attack over here to want to turn over. Not going to be able to do it. That's going to be a broadside drop that does not connect. Nice juke by Jackie. And try Mom with the juke as well. 2 fresh sets of bombers coming out. Milo's going to meet up with Try Mom first. Jumps into the dive, tries to ride behind. Looks like he's going to be able to get some turn there, but it's just not going to come through. And we've got Lord Smiley catching a line, but showing a broadside here. Good juke by Jackie. Setting up a lot of broadsides. Icarus sails straight, comes in, and then he cuts over looking for a power slide that does actually pull it out for him. Jackie still not touched. Lord Smiley coming in with his second drop. Nope. No connecto. It's Elo-san diving up into the air looking for this. And Trimom turning into the reticle. Getting hit for that one. Tones down to 7,500. Pops a damage con looked like. That's going to be a fresh set of bombs coming out from Elo while Lord Smiley is continuing to try to find the line. Comes up. Jackie slams on the brakes and hard turns, but was for the most part sitting still while the reticle was coming in. Takes a bomb for it. And not a good line on Try Mom. Brings about a whiff with, I think, a little bit of acceleration play pulling him out of the reticle. Elo coming back in. Lord Smiley, I think, still looking for Jackie. That's going to be a real good broadside with a little bit of slowing down, but still takes one. And there's a fire that's immediately damage conned. Icarus down to 6. So you've got Try Mom 50%. Jackie running with about 80% of his health remaining. Whiff. The music is so loud. Yeah, I think I'm doing... I don't think there's any game sound right now. Or at least if there is game sound, I don't think I'm hearing it, but that's okay. All right, down to 87, gets a good hit there. Try Mom holding on with 44. Still probably 2, maybe 3 bombs. Viserys popping in his heal, that's going to give him some love. And looks like the engine boost is down, not seeing the thick black smoke out of the... Oh! That's the hit. Elo-san takes it. Ka-wham. Alrighty. Elo-san and Jackie Pie. So Jackie Pie goes the distance. Get him 2 for that one. Some excellent jukes off that one. And Try Mom with the 1. So he got clocked first. And another 2 to... Wait, hold on. Jackie Pie was the last one, so... Lord Smiley is... Oh, come on. Whatever, we'll just make it go away. Jackie Pie went down second. Elo with both kills. And Lord Smiley has the 1. There we go. Okay. So we still have 2 DDs, so we're gonna need CVs for that. So let's see if we need Point Break stuff. We've got Trark with 6, Lord Smiley and Elo both with 5 each. We've got Onos and Luke with 1 and 3 respectively. So I think we're gonna do Lord Smiley and Elo if you'll stay in the training room. we're gonna do this for a bonus point. Just like we did before. And we need Deadweight and Tux Penguin. Cool. Alright, so this one's going to be for a bonus point. Whichever CV is able to take the kill first will get an one additional point added to their score. And Deadweight and Tux Penguin will get to have their round 3. So let's figure out who's being matched with who. So pi times 9469. 4 past the decimal is 5, so that's going to be 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So Elo versus Deadweight. And Lord Smiley versus Tux. Elo versus Deadweight, Lord Smiley versus Tux. Alrighty. This will finish off round 3. You happy you got less in caps that game? Thank God, I didn't like going against Smiley last round. Bombers are off. DDs need to move into EF 5 and 6. So Deadweight, you're gonna have to move in a little bit, man, because you're out of the 4 squares. All right, I think people have found their partners. The AA has been turned off. No planes were shot down. Smiley's going hard for the long thing. Elo's taking the quicker drop, just trying to get bombs on water. Deadweight with the juke. Slams on the brakes, causing a bit of an overdrop. And Tux out accelerating the bomb drop as well. So working in some speed play. Working in some juke technology. Elo riding up behind. That's going to be a bit of a tight turn. Oh, but he's trying to cut it. He's trying to make it happen. He hasn't started the drop yet. Nope, had to abort. One thing the EU DDs should have is some pretty low or decently low aerial detection. Slammed completely on the brake, but he was not moving for the drop and takes 2 bombs for the trouble. And Deadweight 2 bombs as well. It's 10 to 14. Visteris is going to have a heal. But dead even as far as damage, or in terms of percentage health. Gets picked by another one out of Elo. And Deadweight is burning. Looks like his damage con is down. Hey, Dante. Yeah, we're doing okay. I don't think I'm going to be hired as a tournament manager anytime soon. Elo trying to sweep in. Trying to get the curl. That's pretty aggressive, though. That might be an aborted run. Nope. Ended up being a hit. Good clock there, plus it lit a fire. And drops did not land on Tux Penguin. Deadweight is on fire. Fire's not going to matter as much against the Visteris, as fire damage is 100% healable, but still, anything that puts you closer to the danger zone, it's kind of scary. Bombs clustered and none of them hit. And it looks like bombs clustered once again, maybe at the top of the reticle. Once again, no hit there. Elo-san looking for some Deadweight. Trying to go in. He's up. Turns across. Does find a connection. That's 1900 on that. 1900 on deadweight. Secondaries on Lord Smiley. Lord Smiley, you need to turn off your secondaries and reverse if you can. Single hit on the Tux Penguin. And Tux Penguin, if you can start to head south a little bit, you're breaking out of the EF 5 and 6 square of where you should be. Drops across deadweight, able to get the heel off up to 3,600. Tux Penguin still pretty safely in the lead with 12.6, as well as the French saturation mechanics, but it is a bigger boat. Lord Smiley gets a huge chunk out of Tux, though, down to 8,600, but deadweight goes down. Ilasan takes it. Ilasan gets the bonus point, and that's going to be the round. So we've got deadweight. Well, we'll do the bonus point first to Elo. And deadweight will get the 1. It's going to leave Tux with the 2. Alrighty, so let's see if we can do a little trimming. Try to get these down a bit. Just put me out of my fucking misery. Alright, so in terms of CVs, we've got 6 points, we've got 5 points, we've got 6 points. We got Onos and Luke with 1 and 3. And then over DDs, we've got 4, 3, 5, 4, 3, 2. All right, so I think we're going to trim it down a bit. And we might have... Okay, so pick Rick with the 3. Try Mom and Deadweight with 3 and 2 respectively. So we're going to trim it down. We've got 4 destroyers. I think we have to make a tiebreaker round. So we got 5, we got a 6, we got 2 for 4. So we're gonna do a tiebreaker round, and let's have for the CVs. We'll give Onos and Luke one more go. I think we're going to be taking y'all off the rungs because we're chiseling it down to the 3v3 here. We're basically entering into round 4. But this will be an elimination round, so it's Onos and Luke are going to be against Young Sir and Jackie Pie to see which DD is going to go through. But unfortunately, I think both CVs don't quite have the points to make it to the final 3. And we're going to see which of the destroyers gets to move on. You're doing fine, newbie. You're still hanging in there. You got 5. I mean, you're making it happen. You got Onos, we got Luke. Then we need Jackie Pie and Young Sir. Jackie Pie and Young Sir. This is going to be to see which DD goes through. Because then that'll leave us with, you know, the high point kind of stuff. And then we're basically going to be going for who gets first, who gets second, who gets third. And then that's going to result in, prize stuff. So let's go ahead and do the random to see who goes against who. 1256. Pi times 1256. We're going to take 4th after the decimal. That's 3, so Onos, 1, 2, 3, Onos v. Jackie Pie. Which is going to have Luke versus Young Sir. So I'm going to go ahead and record that real quick. Onos v. Jackie Pie and Luke versus Young Sir. And off to the races. Okay. So once this little decider match goes down, we're going to be into the top threes, and it's going to be for placement. Who is able to get, who gets what? And we could either do the placements and just a one-off, bam. Or we could do some heavy placement stuff, but we can leave that to the top six, how they want to decide, but we can deal with that after the match. All right, so you got Luke and Onos, both of the bombers coming out. Jackie and Young Sir moving to do the thing. Broadside drop. Goes high, but does knock some engines. Ono's coming in. Ooh, gets a tasty hit. 4K. 4K off of Jackie Pie. Steris does have the heal, though. Looks like he's already gone ahead and popped it. Luke coming in. Nope, just not gonna do it. I think Fubuki slammed on the brakes there, but still. The reticle giveth and the reticle taketh away. And that looks like a pretty beautiful approach coming in from the back, but Jackie Pie slams it over to the side, which shows quite a bit of side profile. Still gets a bite there, down to 79. And Luke, one more on the Young Sir. Oh, that's a connection. And once again, that engine's taken. So down to 98 and 79 after the first three drops on both targets. Ooh, big hit on Jackie Pie with Onos. All the way down to 21. Eventually that heal's going to come back up, but that was a pretty crippling blow there. Looks like all three might have hit on that one. RNG giveth and RNG taketh away, but got a connection over on Young Sir, chiseling down to 68, and the Fubuki does not have a heal. He'll probably comes up in about 20 seconds or so, so if he can hang out, get a few good jukes in. It's not out of the match. Ooh, that was a drop that was just totally off. And down to 167. Damage con engaged. The heal comes off. Trying to squeak on back. Goes up to 800 health. And that's it. Jackie Pie holding on. Clinging to this. Jackie Pie cutting into the hard turn, trying to break the reticle, but swings back right into the line of the reticle. Jackie Pie goes down. That's going to be Young Sir with the decision point. So Young Sir gets the one. Alrighty, that's going to be that, so... Good job, Onos, with some nasty strikes there. So this is going to take us into the finals. All right, so Onos and Luke, thank you very much for your participations, friends. And then, oh my goodness, I'm so terrible. I think it was, yes, Jackie Pie got taken out. With some pretty savage strikes from Onos, and that's going to leave us with our top three. We have Triarch with 6, we have Lord Smiley with 5, and Elo-san with 6. Over on the DD, we've got Young Sir with 5, Newbie Gamer Dude with 5, and Tux Penguin with 6. Make it a bi-weekly or monthly thing? Yeah, I mean, it's fun to play for stuff. The only problem with the channel point thing is the predictions are pretty one or the other, and that's it. So if we had 1v1s, you know, you could bet on the outcome, that would definitely be a thing. But when it's like 3v3s and stuff like that, it starts getting more complex. It gets a little awkward. So, okay, so I am going to put this to the folks, and we're going to do it in the training room. So I'll just talk directly with them. So we're going to allow spectators. We're going to set it up. Password is PW. And I would like our remaining top 3 CVs and top 3 DDs to come in. Now there's 2 ways we can do this. I mean, it would be fun to place bets. It's just there's not 3 outcomes. That's the problem. Okay, so Newbie I know is on the DD side. Tux and Young Sir. And then we've got Elo, Lord Smiley, and Triarch, who have made it to the finals. What are the prizes? First is the Friesland, second is the Kid, and third is the Monahan. All of these have some pretty AA focus kind of things. So, question. I'm going to address this in the Twitch, and I'll ask for A or B option. Okay, we have 2 options that we can do. One is we play for all the marbles. It's the finals, do the finals thing. I'm going to assign people randomly, and you get who you get, and that's what it's going to be. So in which case we'll go in 3v3, whoever, you know, CV that kills first gets first. CV that kills second gets second. CV that doesn't get the third kill, that's the person in third. DD that lives the longest is first. DD that gets killed second is second. DD that's killed first is third. That's option A. Option B is we play a total of 3 games where each CV goes against each destroyer. Using the 2.1.0 point format, we're just going to total up the points, and if there happens to be tiebreakers, then we can address the tiebreakers at those times. That's option B. So option A, 1 game for all the marbles. Option B, 3 games, we record points, and we'll go from there. So at this point, if the 6 players in the training battle can say either alpha, you know, say either A or B, what is your choice? And we'll go with it. You know, democratic, whatever. If it happens to be an even A, you know, 3 people choose one, 3 people choose the other, you know, we'll go from there. But that's what I'm throwing out. It's either A or B. It's going to be 1 for all the marbles or 3 games each against each. Okay. Okay, Newbie is Bravo. Smiley is Bravo. We've got Triarch for A, Young Sir for A, Tux for A. Okay, 1 for all the marbles then. So we're gonna assign opponents by RNG, basically. I'm just gonna pick pi times and then a random number. And we're just gonna sync somebody up, and it'll be 1 game for all the marbles. So pi times, this is for Elo-san's opponent. We'll do 8426. 7 is the number past the 4th number past the decimal, so 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. It's going to be Newbie, so Elo versus Newbie. Next up, who is Lord Smiley facing? We'll have pi, not tangent of pi, although that might be cool, whatever. Pi times 9713. Fourth past the decimal is 4. So 1, 2, 3, 4. It's going to be Young Sir, Lord Smiley versus Young Sir. And that leaves Triarch versus Tux Penguin. Let me go ahead and record the who's against who. This is on Lord Smiley versus Young Sir, and Triarch versus Tux Penguin. Alrighty folks, this one's going to be for all the marbles. This is your placing first, second, or third on the CV, first, second, or third in the DD bracket. Good luck to you, friends. Why do I keep multiplying everything by high times? Oh. Sorry, pi, I think, you know, whatever goes however many digits past the decimal. So I was once told when I took a programming class that to have like a true RNG, you have your you'll have the clock, like the system clock, but you'll take like, because the system clock measures in, you know, millionths of a second or whatever, and you'll just go to like the 5th place past the decimal. Whenever somebody puts in for a random number, it just kicks out whatever it is at that instant of time. And going all the way down into a really low decimal is pretty capable of making it pretty damn random. So that's all I was going for. Just something far enough down there that enough chaos kicks in and it'll be fine. First drop on Tux Penguin, it's a whiff. And same thing on Newbie. Also a whiff, and we've got Lord Smiley coming in on Young Sir. Gets a solid connection, takes about 3k off of him. Another connection over on Tux Penguin, chisels him down to 17, and it looks like Elo is heading for the Newbie, but he's got that hard turn going, still able to track the turn, looks maybe 2 bombs off on that one. As he takes him down to 15-6, Lord Smiley lines up the drop, coming in, bow in, doesn't take, bit of a rush drop there. And misses on the Tux Penguin. Elo coming in for the Newbie. Does actually catch one, 1480. So looking at the health stats, we've got Newbie and Young Sir fairly similar in terms of percentage health. Babuki cutting hard, stays with the hard. Slows but straightens out, takes it down to 6. Lord Smiley with a really tasty hit over there. And Triarch is going after the Gepard, who is re-entering the 4-square ring. Newbie getting chunked, down to 97. And not coming through Triarch to Tux. Looks like Lord Smiley is zoned in on Young Sir, coming up. Planes are climbing. Young Sir is straightening, takes a shot, 39. Oof, there's going to be a hit on Tux Penguin. Looked like it was a 1 good connection. And Young Sir is burning. Damage con is down. Drag trying to come back in on Tux as Smiley comes in, as Elo, first to drop. Gets a hit, and whiff. Young Sir lives to sail another day. That's true, Serpent. I guess I could have done that. Alright. Miss on the Tux Penguin. Drop on Newbie. Connects. 4,500 on remaining on Newbie Gamer Dude. Trying to go with the speed jukes, but slowing down just enough to get his nose Snapped across, Young Sir with the straddle, but able to make it through, and Tux does take a hit, but still remaining with 97. Ilasan quickly coming back in for the follow-up drop, does not take though. Newbie 4,500, Young Sir 2,900, and Tux still with 9,700 remaining. Big hit on Young Sir, down to 1453. Looks like definitely saturated, as that was not a full value hit. And Newbie again with the slow movement, trying to bait out the CVs into indecision. Do they lead? Do they not lead? Do they lead? Do they not lead? All right, coming in on Tux, trying to follow the turn. Will this be the kill? It is not. Young Sir gets the whiff, but Tux does take a bomb. Chiseling down 8250, Newbie at 4,500, and Young Sir at 1450. Young Sir holding on, trying to get Tux worn down. Newbie Gamer Dude with the juke as the straddle comes through, and same thing with Tux. Unable to catch the good line, taking what he can. Lord Smiley with a full group of bombs. Gets the kill. Lord Smiley takes first place. Young Sir taking third. Lord Smiley first, Young Sir third. Okay, Newbie down to 28 and burning. Keeping this going before my mind just fails out and I can't remember it. Ilasan with Newbie gets the hit, and the damage con comes through. Newbie's got 243 health and a dream. Tux Penguin still rocking at 8,255. Chart coming in, tries to find the line, looks like he's cutting in. Gets a hit right off the front of the ship, immediately damage cons. I believe there was a fire there, but Newbie's gonna go down. That's gonna be Newbie number 2. Elo takes 2. Elo second and Newbie second, which is gonna leave Tux as the top DD. And Triarch coming in third for the CVs. So, grats to folks doing the thing. I hope everybody had fun. And I will message these names off to Wargaming so that they can get those prizes done. So, prizes are going to take, if I understand correctly, week and a half to 2.5 weeks. It's basically got to be submitted and paperworked and yada yada, and then kicked out. So, Lord Smiley, I think, was able to dunk himself. So thank you everybody for coming out, having fun with the tourney, doing the thing. We got to see some speed jukes. We got to see some hard jukes. We got to see some a lot of forced broadside drops, which was actually pretty tasty to see. But I'm going to go ahead and submit our list of names. And once again, as far as the prizes are concerned, those are going to come directly from Wargaming. It might take like a week and a half, 2.5 weeks, something like that, because they got to do the paperwork to do the thing, to do the whatever. So, all right. Any chance to pick a tier 8 destroyer? No, I'm sorry. I couldn't pick. Basically what happens, some people put it on YouTube. Yeah, I'll upload it to YouTube. Will do. So what happens is when you become a community contributor, you can have an anniversary or a birthday or a special day or a something. And well, I was made a community contributor on my birthday, so hey, and on that special day, they'll give you basically $250 worth of, internet stuff. And they give you a list, pick from the internet stuff. So I went ahead and pre-picked. Those are the prizes that I picked. I have basically AA focused destroyers and then, kind of bomb related CVs, for the gimmick. And I just get to submit the names and then they do the thing. So as far as like being able to have prizes like this, that's not something that I'm just going to have off the drop of a hat. This was kind of their cool, thanks for joining, happy birthday kind of stuff. But yeah, so if folks enjoyed the DodgeBomb thing, we could do something like this again in the future. We could do a DodgeBomb League. If we were going to do something like a DodgeBomb League, basically you just make a team, right? And your team versus their team. It could be something as small as you got a CV and you got a DD, or maybe 2 DDs on your team. They've got the same, and then you're going around trying to do the thing. So like, you know, there's possibilities. The biggest issue is just going to be like, there's this many DDs, there's this many CVs. How do we make this work? So I think it worked out okay. I hope y'all had some fun. Will I be getting more free stuff, possible tournaments in the future? In terms of like, Wargaming will give codes for CV containers and camos. Yes, I did receive my first set of camos and codes or something. They basically give me like 12, but I think it's per like every 3 months. So I don't know, because the codes last for 3 months. So if it's every 3 months, then that's not a lot of stuff to milk out over a long period of time. But I guess as the channel grows or something, then they give you more. I get codes every patch. Well, every patch is like every month? Okay. Well, I've got one set at the moment, and it's basically like I've got 12. So I don't have a ton of stuff at the moment. Other than that, it would just be like, you know, somebody ponying up into the prize pool to kind of make it all work. Alrighty, so every 28 days. Well, woot. Even with the really cool event, you did practice in your CV, first time you ever played an attorney. Hey, well, I hope everybody had fun. My apologies, you know, it's not all glitz and glamour, and I didn't have all, like, you know, crazy, I didn't have cool graphics and all this stuff super worked out, but I feel like, you know, the point structure kind of worked out, so people got to move to the end and do the thing. So I hope everybody had fun, and I'm gonna go ahead and stop the stream, and I guess I'll have a few hours or something to do around. Plus I'm gonna submit the names to Wargaming so that they can get all that stuff kind of going, I guess, when the work week kicks off. Do some marbles on stream. I think I might have seen what that is. Well, Serpent, I think I would recommend having like somebody to do the back end stuff for me rather than me doing it on stream. That would probably be better. I think it'd just be easier to nominate somebody to do that stuff. But alrighty, so I'll probably be back in about 2.5 hours for the 5 o'clock stream. And yeah, so see you folks. Rawr. You can do it for me next time. Well, thank you, Serpent. I will remember that. Newbie had also offered, but he was also in the tournament, so nah. Okay.